Hey guys, it's JQ Crafty. Welcome back to my channel. I am posting this late, but this would be day 16 for 30 Days of Sketches with Cristy from Cristy's Beautiful Life and the Scraptember 2021 collaboration. Prompt for this day, the 16th, is a rainbow. I have this adorable photo of my son posing with the shark at it's like Underwater World, Under the Sea World. I don't remember what it's called, but it's one of those it's in the Mall of America and you go under and you walk under tanks. So anyway, I think it's Underwater World. At least that's what it used to be called. It's probably not called that anymore. But my idea was I thought about actually stamping my title in the rainbow. I'm not sure quite what I want to do. I have some ideas, so we might be testing some things out on camera. So you'll see that. Hopefully, I'll just leave the whole process in. But that is the plan. And rainbow, I think what goes better with rainbow, LA Studio. There's always rainbow colors of everything. So we're going to grab my LA Studio box out and we will get started. So let's get started. So I kind of lied. I said I was going to try some things out. Well, I didn't totally lie. I do try a few things out during the recording. So first thing I am doing, I'm taking my photo, and despite it being a super cute photo, I did cut it down to a circle that is 4 inches around. And then I'm using this handy dandy tool I have. I traced the circle and then I used it to create an arc, just so I had kind of a guide of where my stamping needed to angle so that it gets more evenly spaced out. So I have this awesome stamp set from the Stamping Village. I don't know if you guys have heard of that. I'm sure you have. But if you haven't, it's where a bunch of different shops come together and they create one stamp. And I love it. They're like my favorite things ever. I think I have 3 of them. If I'm not, for sure I have 2 of them. I have one that came out, it's all birthday, which is this one. I have another one that came out last year that's all about heroes and donating blood and being awesome, and it's very versatile. It's not very specific, but that one I like a ton. Oh, I do have a Christmas seals one as well. That's right, I have the Christmas one. That one was the first one I ever got, and I love them. I could collect those because then you get a little bit of everything from all these different companies and all their styles, and it's in one giant stamp set. So this is the birthday one, and my plan is I'm going to take as many of the birthday sentiments as I can, and then I also decided to pair that with LA Studio. I think technically it's a Christmas set, but it has strips of patterns, or a solid strip of just a little bar of that pattern in stamp form, and it's the same like width as what all these birthday stamps are. So I'm starting with a strip and then doing a birthday sentiment. So I'll do that for everyone, and then a strip, and then our birthday sentiment will be in the same color, and we're going to do with the rainbow. So I did this happy birthday with the balloons and this diagonal stripe, and that is in, I'm using all my pink fresh little cubes. I don't remember if they're available anymore, but I love them. This Berrylicious is the red I decided to go with, and now I'm just making sure that I have, if it's going to be spaced out well enough, and it turns out it does. I wasn't sure if I had to add extra colors. That's what I was trying to figure out. So red I do Berrylicious. Orange I'm going to go ahead and use Clementine. Yellow I end up using Sunshine. Green I end up using Olive. I did decide to go with the darkest one. Blue I end up using Seaside. And then indigo I do Stargazer, the darkest blue. And then violet I end up using Candy Violet. So after I stamp all these, which is going to be kind of painful because I didn't speed it up even more. I kind of wish I would have. After I stamp all these, I decide that it needs a little something else because it looks too stark. So I decide to then ink blend with like a lighter color of that. So then when I go back and ink blend, I'm going to tell you them now, and then hopefully you'll just remember or you'll notice. When I ink blend with passion fruit for the red, apricot for the orange, lemon whip for the yellow. I think I did grassy knoll for the green. Oh, I might have done meadow. No, I think I did grassy knoll for the green. Blue Jay for the indigo and summer shower for the blue, and then soft lilac for the lavender or violet. And then I'll use the licorice black, which is not the blackest black, but I'll use licorice for part of my title later. So I flipped my paper over just so it was easier to stamp. So as I'm stamping these, I'll kind of just talk a little bit more about 30 Days of Sketches and Scraptember. If you haven't noticed already, and this was going up super late, I'm trying to get caught up. My goal is to have them all done before Thursday, the 30th. That's my goal. We'll see if I can make it. Even if I trickle into the first, I will give myself a little bit of a cushion there if I can trickle in to the first. But yeah, the main goal is to get them all done by the 30th. So I'm trying to do some catch up and some time, some the day of. And so after today, we have 4 left, which is crazy. Which this probably is going to be going up super late on the 26th. So technically 3 left because you'll probably see on the 27th. Anywho, it don't matter. So I'm finishing stamping, and then so 30 Days of Sketches, amazing. Cristy does it a few times a year. I'm going to say few because sometimes it's 3, sometimes it's 2. This year is just 2 just because of life that handed her busyness, craziness, stress. And it worked out really good because then the Scrappy Sisters and Laura Alberts reached out and they said, hey, you had to postpone your 30 Days of Sketches. Let's just do it Scraptember together. Let's collaborate. Let's do sketches and prompts. And it's seriously been some of the funnest things ever. Even though I'm behind, it's been a lot of fun to play and a lot of fun to use those prompts and make sure you incorporate it. And sometimes I get an idea and then I'm like, oh crap, that's right. I have to include a prompt. Which you don't have to, but my brain, I told myself I had to. Like, so, but it's fabulous. I love it. And I hope, I kind of hope they do it again. I hope next year we do this again. So girls, if you're listening, I know some of you are being amazing and watching all the videos. I have hardly watched any of the videos of people this month. I've had barely enough time to do my own, like create my own videos, let alone watch any. Tonight maybe I'll go on. I'm also very behind on like my playlist of videos I see that I want to save and watch later. I do watch some in real time as they're released, but sometimes I save a bunch, and so I'm still watching some from June, I think. So watching YouTube, I'm behind as well. So such is life, right? Watching it, seeing it, doing it, all of it. It's all just behind. It's fine. It's fine, guys. But anywho, so I'm doing the ink blending right now. Not rocket science. It does look a little sloppy. I do go a little bit crazy to the right more than I do with the ones on the left. So it does look a little lopsided to me, and I shouldn't even say anything because maybe you wouldn't have noticed and it wouldn't have bothered you, but it bothers me because, of course, why wouldn't it? Because that's what happens with my brain. But yeah, loving this collaboration, loving this month. It's been so much fun. I'm honestly looking very forward to, though, having a more spaced out schedule and not as busy. So even though I love it, it's still fabulous, and I would do it again. So I totally will. So I'm doing some ink blending. I'll get back to what I'm talking about. But anyway, thank you to these girls. If I forget to say anything by the time the month is over, thank you so much for doing this. I know it wasn't really originally in Cristy's plans, but it was like a happy accident, a happy awesome coincidence, a happy awesome thought from the girls and the Scrappy Sisters and Laura Alberts. Like, what an awesome idea that you guys, and then you all thought, and then you collaborated and like decided to make your sketches and the prompts work. It just, thank you for letting me join in, and thank you for doing this. It was so much fun. I know it's not even over yet, and I've got to physically finish it first, but it's been a blast. I love it. I love it. I love it. Love it. So back to what I'm doing. So now I'm grabbing my LA studio, Ellie's studio. I should, with my Minnesota accent, I should try to say more Ellie instead of LA. It sounds like LA sometimes. My Ellie studio stash, and I have some of the celebration 6x8 papers. And I decide that this paper that is the happy birthday needs to be on my page because it's rainbow. And that was the prompt. And so I'm embracing the rainbow completely. And I matted my photo on that blue paper, and then I'm taking one of these awesome yellow labels and stamping with the licorice pink fresh stamps and many more. And that's basically my title. It's just a picture of my son with the shark at this the Sea Life Aquarium at the Mall of America for his birthday, his seventh birthday, sixth birthday. It's gonna be eighth. Wasn't last year. Sixth birthday. We actually had his party for family there. It was kind of a crazy year. I didn't have a lot of time to prep. I mean, I did, but I don't remember what was happening. I just remember being like, you know what? He wanted to do it. Let's just do it. That's our gift to him. It's all set up. They arranged everything for us. It was perfect. And it was a lot of fun. He had fun. The family had fun. It was fun. So I got that picture down. I got that label for the title. I'm grabbing some of the stars from these die cuts. And then I'll grab some of those puffy stars as well that were more of a recent release. And another tab that has a geotag on it, so then I can write Sea Life Aquarium. This is going to be going, and I have an album that's just all about birthdays. At least that's the goal. It's only got one birthday in it so far. This will be the second birthday that's in there. And so I don't need a lot of journaling. It's just going to be showing off that and saying that that's where we're at. But I'm going to use some stars in there, sprinkle them out, kind of doing the tone on tone, color matching, and that's pretty much it. The other little die cut pieces says, love this. Yeah, and it's bright and colorful and happy. And I have it done, so that's what matters. So anyway, make sure you check out everybody else who played along with this sketch below. If I have their link, it will be down below. Otherwise, their channel, you'll be able to see all of them. Cristy also has an amazing playlist that is literally all the 30 days of sketches. I'm going to try and get that. I think I said I was going to link that in a few videos ago. So I'm going to have it down in this one. But thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see you in the tomorrow. Bye.